As historical author Anthony Brandt has said, other things may change us, but we start and end with family. I've been picking the Commonwealth for 20 years, searching high and low at yard, estate sales, antique malls, thrift stores, junk shops, garages, and sometimes even barns for treasures I can pass on to new homes through eBay. But now as I watch my little ones growing up before my eyes, I find that my real treasures are right here with me every day. So join us as we pick, flip, and resell on our 2 eBay stores and in our 2 antique booths. Blue Ridge Mama, if you're watching this out there, this dog is spoiled, and it's your fault. Hello, welcome back to Commonwealth Picker. It's Kevin, and we are in the eBay cave. We are in the eBay cave with Sophie. Sophie is a little bit confused because this house is really quiet. So the homeschool hustlers and Blue Ridge Mama are off on a quick little trip down to South Carolina to visit some family, and we are home alone. And Sophie is used to quite a bit of attention, and she's not getting it. So she's definitely down here with me today because there's nobody else to be with. So at any rate, look, see, I can already see her creeping over here. You're just gonna have to relax, girl. It's all right. It's all right. You want me to hold you and do the show? I can do the show while I hold you. How's that? All right. I want to talk about 2 things today, and then I want to show you what sold. We did have $11.88 in one sale out of the Homeschool Hustler store. I think we're still under 20 items listed, so I really need to get on there and list some toys in there and some video games. I think we had a video game sale out of there. And $179.28 out of the Commonwealth Picker store, which is not terrible. Definitely have seen a slowdown lately. Late summer slowdown, I guess. Maybe because I haven't been listing as much as I usually would this time of year. Either way, it's not the end of the world. Total of $191.11 in sales. Really? Do I got to hold you the whole time? How about I give you a treat and let you lay down? Blue Ridge Mama, if you're watching this out there, this dog is spoiled, and it's your fault. At any rate, I am headed back to school here pretty quick, and it reminded me of something that I had a viewer say they couldn't keep up with all the videos, because we have been doing about 8 videos a week, so maybe 9 sometimes. And, you know, obviously we love people to watch our videos. It's awesome. But we're kind of appealing to a few different people. So, you know, I love to do thrifting videos with my wife. She loves to do thrifting. She does Poshmark. I like to do a homeschool hustler episode because initially we did this for the kids. We wanted to get them interested in things that they already like, and to encourage them to kind of spread their wings a little bit, and they just love it. So they ask me all the time to do a homeschool hustler video, and we'll do those. You know, obviously I love to go yard sailing. I do eBay and what's selling on eBay. So we have these different kind of genres, I guess, all about reselling. And I also like to show you what we bought specifically on those yard sale hauls. And so there's another video there. In, you know, different strokes for different folks, I guess. I also like people. I like to interview people. I like to talk to people. I like people that are new to eBay. I'm excited to share that knowledge and that kind of freedom with people. And so we have some interviews. I like to help those people out, so I want to do some videos that they've asked for. And so if you're a reseller and you know what you're doing, and there are so many of you out there that know more than I know. I've been doing this for 19 years. And I learn every day, and so many comments have taught me so many things already. There's so much knowledge out there. I want to help some new people out, and put a few videos out like that, but I don't want that to be the focus of the show. So, you know, there's all kinds of stuff out there. If you don't want to watch the how-to video and you just want to watch the yard sale video, you know, that's great. That's wonderful. We want you to come along. Oh, antique booth. That's a whole nother thing we've been doing, and I've really enjoyed the antique booth. I didn't think I would, but I have enjoyed the antique booth. And I think more than anything is because when I'm out picking, I'm not focused like a laser beam on the one thing I can make a profit on eBay. It kind of expands my horizon, and I get to pick up different things that I think, hey, you know what? I buy that for a dime, and I can make $3 in the booth on it, where I wouldn't buy that thing for eBay. And it's been kind of fun. So at any rate, hopefully you've enjoyed it. There's been so many people that have left positive comments and feedback out there in the reseller world. You guys have been great. But if you are new to reselling, or if you want to get into reselling, hopefully I'm going to put out maybe 3 or 4 very short videos with the most important questions, and hopefully I can answer those. And Daniel, who went yard sailing with me on the last yard sale videos, is the one that said, brought up a couple questions. I'm like, I can make a quick 3-minute video about that. I might do like 5 3-minute videos about topics, and then just release them all in the same day and put them in a playlist, and anybody who's new can go and take a look at them. I think that's what we'll probably do. But it's been fun, and hopefully the subscribers keep growing, and we can keep doing this, even though I got to go back to work and work my real job. So at any rate, let's show you what's sold today. You know what? I want to give you one more little hint for you new resellers out there, or those who might want to do some reselling. There are some great Facebook groups out there, and I referred Daniel to one of them, and told him, if you don't get your question answered there, then hit these other 2. So there are there's a brand new one out there that I joined, and that's the Mid-Morning Break Room. Small, but those guys are just terrific, and ladies over there, they'll answer any question you have. RVA Flips has one that's excellent, and I've had a few questions, and I put it in there. And Lonnie and John show over there at This Week in Reselling. You just post something, ask a question, somebody's going to answer it for you. And so that's a great resource. You don't need to pay for some program to help you out. It depends on what you want to do. You may want to pay for a program to help you do something that's a little bit different. But for just starting out on eBay, all the information's right there for you to have and resell bit by bit, slowly. So I check out those 3 Facebook pages. There's some other ones out there, but those are the 3 that I enjoy the most. There's some other Facebook pages that I enjoy, but as far as the resellers go, that's where I've been so far. So, all right, let's show you what's sold today and make it quick. I think we got in the back here, have a Nike dry fit. This was a Blue Ridge Mama buy at a thrift store, and it sold for $14.95 plus shipping, so it's a nice little profit of about probably close to $9 on that one. And I've got a reminder to take that off of Poshmark, I think. And I've also already done 3 packages that we're shipping out today. These are just small little game board pieces. I always get them done real quick, real fast, because they're so easy to do. So I get them done first. So those are also on there. Somebody told me, it's like, hey, your numbers don't add up from what you sold to what. It's like, that's usually why. It's because those game board pieces that I do early. I got another shirt back here, and I bought this one. It was a Goodwill buy for $3.99. This one might have actually been half off. Not quite sure, but it's made in the USA. It's vintage Coca-Cola. Not an amazing shirt, but whenever you see that made in the USA, it's a $20 shirt. It's about a $10 profit. Maybe $10.50, I think, possibly. What, girl? All right, another treat. Another treat. You can have another treat. There. You can't eat it on the Bible. That's the Bible. You can't eat treats on the Bible. There you go. All right. Next item up is this Bible right here, and this came from the North Carolina first GoPro video, and this was the Deals and Dives. Told me to hurry up. Come on, what are we doing looking at these books for? And I got 5 books for 20 cents a piece, so 5 books for $1. This was one of them. Sold for $14.99, free shipping. So calculate that out. We're looking at about a $9.50 profit on this Bible. $9.50, and I think we got 5 that are similar to that. It should be around $40 for those books that I bought right there. So sometimes, deals and dives, it's worth it to look at the little stuff. All right. Speaking of little stuff, that's basically all we sold today. Sometimes I look out here at this thing and I'm like, it's $200 in sales, and I'm thinking you'd get like $12 at a garage. Ooh, geez, $12 at a garage sale. So this is just a little piece of Corningware. Probably picked it up. I don't even remember where I picked it up, for 50 cents or $1. Has a lid on it. So for $11 plus shipping, it's gonna be probably, say I paid $1 for it, it's still about a $9.50 profit. So not something I like to do necessarily, and something I want to get away from doing. And I could sell that in a book. Say I bought it for $1, I can sell that in the booth for probably $5. I think is probably what I could sell that in the booth for. So maybe $4 at the lowest, but maybe $6. So I don't know, I'd probably rather make $4 in the booth than make $9 here, just because of the time it takes and the possibility of it breaking and things like that. So, all right, next up is, oh, where is it? That is not it. I got the wrong one. Is it the Jeep? What am I looking at here? I pulled this guy out, but that's not what it is. Ah, here it is. Back here. Little army tank, and now I got to rethink where I got this thing from. I got this, now I'm trying to remember. Maybe y'all can tell me where I got this. If you remember this in a video, go back and find it and tell me where I got this. I imagine I probably paid next to nothing for it. It is a Hot Wheels, and it's made in Hong Kong, so it is kind of vintage, and it sold for $8.71. Next item up, and I do remember where I got this, and there is somebody out there, and I cannot remember your name, and I've met you now 4 times, and I cannot remember your name, and I always forget to ask you, and you live in Lynchburg, so send me a message in the comments, and I know you watch, and tell me your first name, so I can, I met you at the yard sale, or at the Tree of Life yard sale again the other day, and this I bought at a yard sale that you were at, and it's $10.99. It was $10.99 for these. I think we paid $0.25 or 50 cents for it, and it sold for $11. It's obviously going to stay under 4 ounces. Really good buy. Probably a $6, $7 profit on that. And I'm old enough to remember these. Commonwealth Grammy, if you're out there, you probably remember putting a few of these on me when I was a kid. So they were still making them in metal tins back then. All right, some game pieces. This I bought with, speaking of family out there, I bought this with my brother in Roanoke, Virginia, and he'll probably remember that if he watches these videos. And we bought 3 of these. I bought a bunch of Mickeys, but they were $1 a piece, and these sold for $25. And these will probably stay under 16 ounces, but I got to make sure I pack them up good. So if they go over 16 ounces, they do. You know, it's not worth it to be cheap on these. You got to bubble wrap each one individually and leave a little space between them and make sure they don't move. One of the Mickeys, I've sold all the Mickeys now. These are the last ones. One of the Mickeys did break, and it was a small break, and the person actually said, hey, I'll just take a partial refund on it and I'll super glue it. And I was like, really? Felt bad, but I mean, I'm not going to turn down the money, so whatever works. All right, got an offer on this, and I don't always, actually didn't get an offer. I got an email that says, hey, do you take offers? And I usually, I hate that. You know, if I wanted to take offers, I'd tell you I'd take offers. But in this case, I did just lower the price by like $1. And I had a feeling they'd probably buy it if they, just the way they were talking in the message. So this is Vintage Orlando Magics. I don't even remember where I bought this. And I usually remember everything. I know it was recent, so maybe you can tell me in a previous video in the comments where I bought it. This thing sold for $22. I know I didn't pay more than $1. Alright, next item on the list is a polo shirt that I paid $1 for at a yard sale, sold for $15. So I want to stay away from this stuff, but this has been hanging around for a while. So $1 buy, 3, 4... it's probably still a $7.50 to $8 profit on a polo shirt. So good enough, I guess, to make the money. I like to make $10 a piece on clothing, but it'll do. And I think that is it for the day. And thanks for hanging around with us here. I'm trying to get this guy working. Got to take out a little corrosion I got to clean out on the battery, and list this Jurassic World guy. But I want to make sure he's working. I think he, let me see if I can do it here. I think he makes a noise or lights up or something when you push his feet down. You like that, Soph? Huh? I'm going to eat you? All right. All right, y'all, thanks for joining us every single day. It's been awesome, and hopefully you come back tomorrow. Say see ya. Subscribe below.